Well, good morning everyone. It is Simon, Harrio's pipe smoker. God, the sun's just come up over the ridge there, so I'm probably a bit squinting. I don't know if you can see it actually. I'll zoom in a bit on when I edit, but the three peaks we can see now, zoom in. They're the ones I climbed on my last video, but I climbed from the other side. I'm smoking one of my freehand Danish things with some Davidoff Danish mixture. Which is actually okay. But hold on a sec, I'm getting quite warm actually. Let me just adjust mid-term adjustments. So this is a VR for Parsimonious Piper, Ethan. Hello. Now I don't really enter many VRs, not for any particular reason, but well, I guess there is. The biggest reason is that there's so many VRs, and I only really like to put up 2, maybe 3 videos a week, sometimes 1. And so yeah, if I entered all the VRs, all my videos would just be VRs, so I don't really do many. But I do enjoy Ethan's VRs. They're always quite good fun, quite thought-provoking. This way I'm probably filming, I've probably got a black face and the sun's probably right behind me, but hey ho, that's what it is. Where was I? But yeah, I always find Ethan's VRs quite amusing, and so yeah, it's one of the few folk out there that I do make VRs for. And you probably all know the premise of this one. You have to 3 things, 2 of them are true, 1 of them's a lie. Now, for some of my English subscribers, I listen to a lot of BBC Radio 4, and there is actually a kind of comedy panel game called, what's it called now? The Unbelievable Truths. And it's a kind of radio panel made up of stand-up comedians in which they have to deliver a monologue. And they try to smuggle some truths in the monologue, and the rest of the panel have to buzz and interrupt if they think they've discovered a truth. So this kind of reminds me of that slightly, actually. So I'm probably going to... So I haven't had a coffee yet this morning, so my thoughts aren't aligning harmoniously. Yeah, rather than just say 3 things, I'm probably going to wrap them up in... well, I am going to wrap them up. A little bit of a story, just to make things a little bit more not obvious. I'm just trying to find... Oh yeah, I can sit on a log over here. Nature provides. So I haven't brought any tripods or anything, so it's all probably going to be a bit shaky. Okay, oh god, where do I begin with this one? I thought I would draw upon maybe one family tie. I'm not sure. I'm probably just going to wing it and make it up as I go along. Apart from the true things, that's not made up as I go along. So, there's a pipe lit. Yes it is. Okay, number 1. I was stung by a scorpion. Unbelievable, some of you might cry. But no, actually true. Or is it? Now, I was in the south of India, and they're little tiny scorpions, they're little buggers, and they're not normally on the ground. I believe they live up in the coconut trees. And when the coconuts fall, obviously, you know, now and then the odd scorpion gets dislodged and falls to the ground. And it was kind of, well, I wasn't late at night, it was quite dark, I guess. And, you know, walking around in flip-flops in this place, and suddenly, yeah, you know, excruciating pain, in no time at all, legs twice the size. Kind of got, luckily there's some other people around me, and they took me to some weird ashram, which is like a spiritual, it's not really a church, kind of temple kind of place. And there was some holy man who tried to cure me. That didn't work. I'm like passing in and out of consciousness at the time, and ended up in an Indian hospital. But that's, I could go on for ages on that story. What else? What else? I'm trying to draw on my huge repertoire of life experiences. My great-granddad was a clown called Pongo the Clown. True. Or is it? My mother's side of the family are kind of, or were, kind of entertainers, I guess. Did the, I don't know, I guess it's like the vaudeville kind of stage scene. They're all kind of prolific tap dancers, and my mum was quite a proficient dancer. She's got many medals in the various disciplines before I came along, and put a halt to that. But my mother's grandfather was called Pongo the Clown. It's not bad, this Danish mixture, actually. But anyway, this isn't a tobacco review video, I guess. Oh, what else can I sneak in past you? Such a canny audience. I was once taken in for questioning on terrorism charges. True story. Or is it? This was in the year, it must have been 2009. It was the year that, now where was it now? I think it was in Mumbai in India. There's a couple of boatloads of, I think they were Pakistani kind of terrorists, kind of sped over the waters, and they kind of landed in Mumbai, I think it was, and kind of shot quite a few people dead with automatic weapons. So the whole of sort of India and Sri Lanka was on kind of quite a heightened, what's the word? The security was a lot tighter, and my visa was running out for India, so I got a really cheap flight to Colombo in Sri Lanka, and again this was pretty much in the height of the troubles between the Sri Lankan government and the Tamil Tigers. So the whole of Colombo was on military lockdown. There's like roadblocks everywhere, you know, army checkpoints, etc. And I was travelling with this Canadian girl at the time, and on the seafront of Colombo is kind of quite colonial. You know, there's big cannons and you know, like old cannons painted black, and little crenellation kind of wall thing. And not far from where we were staying, I was staying in the YMCA actually, was the Sri Lankan World Trade Center buildings. And this girl I was travelling with started taking photographs of it, obviously quite innocently, and the next thing we knew, we were pinned to the ground by the military with guns, and obviously, you know, delete the photo, blah blah blah. And then they took us in for questioning. You know, they wanted to you know, check visas, and when you book into rooms and hotels etc. in India and Sri Lanka, there's you have to show your passport, your visa number, so there's a kind of checkable paper trail. And basically, yeah, they just wanted to check our paper trail, and we were in there for about 6 or 7 hours. And then they realised we were just stupid tourists, and they let us go. So, all of these stories are true, apart from one of them, which isn't quite true. Or it could be a blatant falsehood. Well, I'm going to keep this video shortish. I'll probably get it posted toot sweet, kind of now. I'm just waiting for some post to turn up, some spare batteries for my camera, and I might go off for a few days in the van. Not sure yet. I have to check my tracking numbers and see what post is arriving, what's due to arrive. Sort of plan around that. Well, okay guys, I'm going to sign off.